Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to a brand new coffee video, and also welcome to a new position for the dual boiler and to a new kitchen. So yeah, had the kitchen done, but today I want to talk about a new tamper which I've got, and that's this little guy. So it's the, no need to memorize what it is because it's written all over it. Don't really like that, by the way. But it's the MHW-3BOMBER constant pressure 30 pounds flash coffee tamper. And I've got quite a bit to say about it. So let's get into it. So firstly, let's take a closer look at the tamper. So I actually really like the look of it. You've got this nice brown sort of, I presume it's actually walnut or some sort of wood finish. Nice metal. You've got the mechanism, as you can see, they push the Normcore Force Tamper style. Nice thick base there to sit on top of your basket, so that's nice. So it's nice and thick, so I love that. I think it looks the part, I really do. I think it's great for something which is around the £50 mark. Absolutely fantastic. I like the ripple base, a little bit different rather than just a flat style. We've got that ripple which others make you pay for, so that's nice. I don't like all the writing on the inside, and I also don't like the fact that it's 58.35. 58.5 would have definitely been preferred. We're splitting hairs there really. Quite nice and chunky and heavy in the hand. It's nice to use. You've got that really nice mechanism there. So let's grind some coffee, let's pull a shot, and I'll show you it in action. Brewing some Horsham Coffee Roaster Honduras. Lovely sort of sweet, citrusy cum peach type flavours in it. Actually cuts quite well with milk, but it's a lovely espresso on its own. We'll have an espresso today. Let's just get this to 18, that's too much, as always. Right, 18 going in, stick it in a grinder. And then after a bit of knocking the niche backwards and forwards, let's see if we get 17.9 back out. Right, 18, so there must have been some left from the last grind. Oh no, 17.9, there we go, perfect. Right, so let's dose that into a portafilter and show you the tamper in action. So as you all know, make sure that portafilter is nice and dry. Grab yourself a tea towel, whatever you usually use. Get that in there. Coffee, lovely. Collar on there. Put that over the edge and get a new mat really. Bit of WD-T just to break up those grinds. Then a bit of a tamp. Right, main event time. So what I like is this tamper, look, it just sits on the top there. Lovely, it's got a little bit of movement, but not a lot. There's not a lot of play in there at all. And then what you're gonna hear is where this thing comes into its own against the likes of the Normcore, etc. So with it being a constant pressure tamper, as you tamp down, you're gonna hear a click. Now that click was actually the tamper releasing back up on a spring. So there's a spring with a collar, the collar goes down, then you hear a click, pops back up and it resets. And that's the finished article look. So I don't know if you can quite pick it up on the camera, but we've not got full coverage, which is why I would have liked 58.5. But we can put that in there. Like that. I'll show you the bottom of the tamper. You've got a little bit of coffee grounds on there. Like anything, you can maybe give that a twist. And with all of the other style of these grinders, tampers, you get bits underneath, which is sort of a negative of this style. But even the Force Tamper has that. The base, okay, you can get better coated ones and whatever, but I think for the money, you can't really complain. So let's pull a shot. I'm just going to pull this shot from a little bit further away. That way you can see the pressure, because we're using the pre-infusion mod on this. I'll link a video above. So we're aiming for, obviously we've got 18 in, 36 out in roughly 30 seconds. Let's see what we get. So we've reached a maximum there, literally we've just touched 9 bars. So I probably need to, for my style, I need to just grind that a little bit coarser. We're flowing through here. Pressure's now falling back like a lever style, we're down to 7 bar. 25 grams. So I left that a little bit long, but 26 seconds, 37.7 grams in the cup. Let's see what it tastes like. Yeah, so like an absolute idiot, I didn't move the cameras. You didn't see that. Well, let's do it again. I mean, for one thing, at least my incompetence lets you see the tamper in action again. But this time we're going to do a milky drink because I don't quite fancy two espressos in a row. I'm not the biggest espresso drinker. Maybe it's the niche because I prefer a bit of a lighter roast, and I know that's not the niche's forte. I am eyeing up one of them DF64 like Gen 2s or whatever you want to call it because really good price. Here we go. On with the tamp. Over the top, down, click, off you go. And if anything, if the click doesn't even release the pressure straight away on the tamper, it gives you a bit of an audible warning, which I know the Normcore I don't think does. So you hear that warning that you've gone click, ooh, immediately you pull off the pressure. So let's pull another shot and see what this one looks like. But again, this one we're gonna have a bit of a milky drink. So again on this one, 18 in, 36 out. We should get the same pressure because I didn't adjust the grind. So let's see if it goes to 9 and then falls back to 7. Be a good view of consistency. And I can't remember the time either. Was it about 26, 27 seconds? Let's see what we get. So there we are, ramping up, and we have 8.5 bar this time. Within half a bar. Falling back to 7 now. So that's roughly the same time, about 20 seconds, so that's good. That shot is a few seconds faster, and I didn't adjust the grind at all. So I guess what that does tell us is, you know, grinders have some variability, probably even that tamper does as well. So yeah, let's steam some milk. Also, this new Peseda 58.5, the black sharp spout, only came last night, so this is my first time using it. So let's see how we get on. I mean, if there's actual really poor latte art, I am going to blame the jug, by the way. Definitely not me. Just getting up to temperature. I'll do for that. Oh, bit of tissue. Don't believe in all them expensive rags that you can buy. Waste of money. Now then, let's see what we got in the locker here. Milk doesn't seem that well mixed actually. Oh, it's not steamed enough. It's a mess. It's a mess. I mean, I'll move you in closer, but wow, that's looks like a sort of deformed onion. But let's give it a taste. I mean, proof's in the pudding and all that, so let's give it a taste. I mean, the milk consistency, the texture's laying it down, but there is that lovely sort of citrusy, lemon, peach, exotic flavour to it. It does cut very well with milk, this coffee, which I don't know where to put it. So yeah, anyway, back to the tamper, back to the job at hand. Any questions on this guy, give me a shout. I'm really impressed with it so far. I think it looks good, it's got a good weight to it, good feel, works well. For the money, I think you can't complain. I think it really is the closest, cheapest alternative to a Force Tamper. I'll leave a link to it below, guys, if you want to check it out. Please like, please subscribe. Plenty more coffee content coming. Bit of cycling stuff, bit of running. Absolutely tipping it outside today, so coffee it is. I'm rambling on. Hope you have a good weekend, good day. I'll shut up now. Catch you in the next one.